My neighbor thought my backyard was his personal free gas station. He didn't realize that today, the premium blend I left out for him was 100% organic, locally sourced human urine. By the end of the hour, his mower was dead, his car was stranded, and the cops were at his door. Here's how I turned a gas thief into a local legend for all the wrong reasons. I have a 5-gallon gas can for a mower that only takes a quart. Simple math, right? Yet every time I went to mow, the can was bone dry. This was back before Ring cameras were on every porch, so I had to get creative. I rigged a laptop webcam to my window with some bootleg motion capture software and waited 5 minutes. That's all it took. 5 minutes after I pulled out of the driveway, there he was, my neighbor, strolling into my yard like he owned the place, draining my tank into his car and his mower. I could have called the cops then, but where's the fun in that? For the next week, I stopped using the bathroom. Every time nature called, I went straight to that gas can. By Friday, I had 5 gallons of special blend. It still smelled just enough like gasoline to fool a greedy idiot. I put on a performance. I checked my oil in the driveway, packed some bags, and made sure he saw me leaving for the weekend. I drove around the block and waited. I returned an hour later, claiming car trouble. The scene in his yard was pure art. He was at his lawnmower, pulling the starter cord so hard, I thought his arm was going to fly off. He was beet red, screaming at the machine, and drenched in sweat. 10 minutes later, he gives up on the lawn and hops in his car, which was also running on my organic fuel. He made it exactly 2 blocks before the engine gave up the ghost. I checked my patio. The can was empty. Total victory. This guy wasn't just a thief. He was a menace with a rap sheet. To top it all off, I found out he had active warrants. I didn't just call a tip line. I signed him up for a sheriff's ride-along program in his own name. When the deputy showed up to pick him up for his ride, they realized exactly who he was, from gas thief to jail cell in 24 hours.